You get older very quickly if you don't keep yourself busy, or you get in a lot of trouble, one of the two, right?
Yeah. We're at Gordon Brewing Company, tasting some beers and talk about technology with Andrew Mills from Nutanix. How's it going, man?
Cheers. Always a good time in Vegas, man.
Yeah. Let's get started off with a little bit. I hear all sorts of legendary stories about
None of them are true, man.
I hear legendary stories about your choice of attire, your suits in particular. Want to tell us a little bit about your suit choices that you've had?
Sure. Well, you got to keep them guessing, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, now it's become expected of me to come with something different. We'll just put it that way, right?
Okay.
So and you got to stand out. So now people can't say I didn't show up. They all know I was there, and you know, got to get a little funky with it. You know?
Do you have like maybe a favorite suit story?
Yeah, I guess the Christmas suit. That's
Okay.
probably my favorite one. You know, it looks like a big wrapped gift basically, and it even has like a turkey stitched on it. You know, it's,
Wow.
like, it's got a turkey on it. Got to do it, man.
Do you have any like sort of projects or anything that you're working on outside of Nutanix?
Recently, I've been doing a lot of charity work down in Mexico at some orphanages, and actually working with our IT team at Nutanix. So I'm getting all these old laptops that come in, and we're building computer labs at all these different orphanages and teaching the kids, here's how you turn it on, here's how you type, to games like Minecraft, and trying to teach the kids how to code. So that's down in the Baja area in the
Pretty
wine
awesome.
country. Yeah, it's pretty dope, man. Me and buddies started doing it years ago. Yeah, it's called Create Purpose, so we're a shameless plug. No, it's a great org, and you know, just the fact that it could use some of the gifts that I've been given, and you know, with the people that I'm surrounded by to help make that happen, and really give these kids a chance, you know, to make a real career. Now some of them are off to college, definitely not because of me, but you know, we're on the road.
Kudos to you in general for doing that. That's pretty awesome.
Thanks, mate.
From a technology perspective, obviously there's a lot of things changing in terms of the general landscape these days. Is there anything like kind of going on within the industry that hits a high note for you?
In order to be the best, you have to beat the best. And we all keep making each other better, and the consumer always benefits from that too. You know, I'm originally from Philly, and to beat the best, right, is such a thing of beauty, and I could finally say that now that the Eagles won a damn Super Bowl. So, you know, that's I really like that side of it, and the fact that the cloud is not just talk, like people are actually executing on it now. So that's a big difference from when I started here to where we are today.
Let's say that you were given the opportunity to be a spokesman for any product in the world, whether that be or product or service. Any thoughts on what that might be and why?
I gotta go where we started at, man. Clothes. I like to design my own things, and a lot of the things I have are custom made.
Okay.
Shoes, definitely something different every time. Working in technology, you don't see that, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a common thing.
I'm gonna help these people out, you know?
Yeah. Where did that kind of come from?
You know, growing up, my father wasn't around when I grew up, so I always had to go shopping with grandma and mom. So, you know, that obviously sucks as a kid.
Yeah.
But if I found something in their size that was on sale, I'd get a quarter so I could go to the arcade. So clothes it just became a way of money, and you know, just like the flashiness of it. And there's always a story behind how I dress for that particular day or that moment.
Yeah.
And so I think people could they don't realize how much fun they could have with that. And you know, I guess that could technically be a service as well as a product too, right? Me and my kid now, he's 11, we have matching clothes. We kind of have matching haircuts. His mohawk is lime green, you know. And,
Even better.
yeah, exactly. Well, see, that one I couldn't get away with. The wife's like, nah, you're 40, not happening. You know, why I still have it, I'm gonna play with it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my future right here.
So we're gonna go through a lightning round as well. We're gonna ask you a couple questions. Tell me the first thing that you can think of in that category.
Fourth day in Vegas, so it'll be a little latency. I'm just warning you, man.
What would be your favorite band or group or artist?
Easy, Wu-Tang.
Why Wu-Tang?
Just, that's what I grew up with, and like the way they rhyme, people don't do that anymore. They're real, they're authentic, they're everything we try to be, right, in terms of that way, you know.
As somebody who has a passion for fashion, how about shoe brand?
Shoe brand, gotta go with Raf Simons, Christian Dior, and then I go with the classics too when I have my fancy meetings, Pradas.
Wow, all right. What's your favorite cheesesteak, and being from Philly and all?
Yeah, I'll go with Geno's, you know. Now that I live in LA, we don't do cheesesteaks there. I can't fit my skinny jeans, mate.
Well, Geno's over.
But when I go back, I go to Geno's. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What's your favorite hoagie?
White House is in Atlantic City. They actually ripped the bread out in the middle so they could fit more meat inside.
That sounds like my kind of sandwich.
There you go, and that's why I wanted to tell you that, man.
Out of all the Rocky movies, what's your favorite Rocky movie?
See, I'm a classics guy, right? Just like Wu-Tang, classic hip-hop. Gotta go with the first one, man. That is the epitome of Philadelphia, and that's what your parents raised you, right? And you got that underdog spirit coming out of there, you know? That's why I love working where I do, honestly, man.
So that being said, if anybody wanted to like look you up after this video, or they wanted to get in touch with you, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Just hit up at Nutanix, Twitter, Instagram. That just became my brand, man.
All right, thanks for coming on the show and joining us here at Gordon Beer Brewing in Las Vegas, Nevada. I appreciate you being on the show.
You got it, man.
Awesome.
Hopefully I will be invited back sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, man.